We're going to begin our first phonics lessons for today, and you need your phonics booklet. It looks like that, and you'll need your crayon box and just a pencil from that. And the first thing you're going to do is write your name. We actually have a helper that's come along today. Look at it. There's Callie Cat. Oh, Callie Cat just wanted to say hi to you all. Make sure that you guys are all well out there. She's going to watch me while I write my name here. Here we go. So my name is Miss Clutie, of course, so I'm going to write that at the top. You're going to write your own name at the top. Please don't write my name at the top of all your pages. I'm not going to know who you are when I get this back from you. Okay, so we're going to work from our phonics word wall today, and we're going to just write on this page our first 3 words from our phonics word wall. And the first word is log, log. So we're going to write that out, and we're going to do O, A, G, G, log. Okay, and then remember, you're going to code your O with a breve. Why? Because it's followed by a consonant. Okay, so that's the first one. That's number 1. Okay. Now we're going to go along to number 2. Number 2 is the word hog. Repeat after me, hog. Okay, so echo please. A, G, hog. So again, make sure your H is nice and tall. If it's not, and it looks like that, you've written the word nog. Not quite what we're trying to write today. So make that H nice and tall. And then you notice I again coded the O with the breve to show that it's a short sound and it's followed by a consonant and it makes the ah sound. And then the third word that we're going to write today is the word got. Echo got. G, A, T. Oh, look, my T kind of hooked into my G. I guess they get to be a little bit friendlier today. Remember to code that O with a breve to show that it is the short ah sound, and also because it's followed by a consonant. That follows our rules, okay? So that's the first part of this lesson here. If you need a little bit of time right now to finish writing those 3 words, go ahead and pause the video. And if you're ready to move on, we're going to go ahead and turn to the back side of this page. And we are working with the sound qu, qu, written with the letters Q and U together. And we code the qu sound with the arc to show that those 2 letters go together and make one sound. And if you could echo quilt, qu, quilt, qu, qu. Okay, we're going to put that aside. And Callie Cat's still being a really good monitor here for me to make sure that I follow along. Because you know, sometimes boys and girls, I get a little lost. So everyone could always needs a little help for when they get a little lost, and it needs a friend to help. So Callie Cat's helping us today. Okay, so number 1, I'm pointing to number 1, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the sounds. I'm going to blend the sounds together. Okay, so I'm going to use my finger to track. Here we go. You can do this along with me. S, a, n, sun. Let's go ahead and do that again. S, a, n, sun. Okay, so how are we going to code that word? We're going to code that word with a breve. Why? Because U is a short sound and it's followed by a consonant. Okay, so we're going to then connect the word sun with the picture of the sun. The sun is not at the top. The sun is not at the middle. The sun is at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. I'm going to move down to number 2. And number 2, look, we've got our letter for the day, letter sounds for the day, which is qu, We're going to sound this out together. And remember, at any time during this video, if you need more time, please pause it so that you can stay with us, okay? And then resume it when you're ready. So number 2, we're going to sound out this word together. Qu, ul. Again, qu, ul. Quill. And this word has a couple of things we need to do to code it, correct? Okay, so first of all, in the beginning of the word, we have the qu sound, which we code with the arc going underneath. So go ahead and do that now. We also have the short vowel sound I, and we code it with a breve, right? Because it's followed by a consonant. And then we have something else here. We have a twin consonant. Now you notice when we read the word quill, we don't say quillil, so we really don't need that second L. So what we're going to do is cross out that second L, and we've got that word completely coded. So now you're going to find the quill, and remember we did watch a short video that showed actually someone used a feather and how they carved it to make sure that it could write words, and how they had to dip that in ink to make that feather write. So we're going to connect the word quill to the top picture, which is a picture of a feather quill. Now we're going down to number 3. I'm pointing at number 3 with my finger, and we're going to start with our sounds. So echo, d, again, d, drum. All right, so we're going to code this word with a breve. The vowel is U, it's the short vowel sound, and it's followed by the consonant M. So we code that with a breve. And then the picture of the drum is the middle picture here. So we're going to go ahead and connect that. All right. All right, you can pause the video here if you need some more time. We're going to go ahead and move on to number 4. All right, so number 4, I'm pointing to that with my finger, and we're going to go ahead and sound that out. I, ul, t, quilt, quilt. That is the word quilt. So first we're going to code our QU with an arc, okay? And then there is a vowel in this word, the letter I, and it's followed by a consonant, which means it's going to make the I sound. So we're going to code that with a breve. And then that's it. That's all we have to do to code this word. And then if I'm looking at the pictures, the top, the middle, of the bottom, the middle picture is the quilt. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that to the picture, quilt. Moving on to number 5. I'm pointing to the number 5, and the beginning sound here is w, e, b, web, web. Okay, so we have the word web. The vowel in this word is the E. We're going to code that with the breve because it's a short vowel sound, eh, followed by a consonant. And then the picture of the web is at the bottom this time. So we're going to connect those two together. Okay, number 6 is the word box. Ugh. I just gave that away to you boys and girls. Sorry about that. But we'll go ahead and sound it out. So echo b, ox, box. And of course the O in this one is the vowel. You're going to code it with a breve because it's followed by the consonant X. And then you're going to draw a line to the picture up at the top, which is the box. All right, good work. And I'm going to move on to the other part of our page. All right, now here you'll see the capital Q, lowercase u. So when those are together, they're not both the Q and the U. Even if it's at the beginning of a sentence, you'll have the capital Q, the U will be lowercase. So in here they're showing, you might see that, and you won't say qua, you'll always just say one sound, qua. So because they get blended together to make one sound, we're going to code all of these with an arc. So if you could go through, look at your box right now. I'm going to let you find those. Okay. And I can hear you now saying, oh, Miss Clutie, there are 4 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Now your high frequency word box. So the word I want you to circle in here is the word what. Now parents, there are videos online called the Jack Hartman Sight Words, and you can search on YouTube. And I'll try to remember to send you these links next time, but usually when I teach this in the classroom, I play that video. But right now we're going to look for the sight word what. And if you look and think about what sound, what letter goes wah, wah, wah. There's one right there, okay. But that's there, But is this one here a wah, wah, wah? No, it can't be that word. Is this one here a wah, wah, wah? Nope, it can't be that word. Is this one here, is this letter here make the wah, wah, wah sound? No, it can't be that word. Does this word here make the wah, wah, wah sound? So it has to be this word. W-H-A-T is what? And remember what we discussed, sight words are words that you just have to memorize because they don't follow the rules of phonics. All right, so good job doing this. Please remember when you're finished to turn your page back and go up to the front. And Callie Cat's going to help me with this. Give yourself your exit ticket, all right? So, and parents, for your purpose, the exit ticket is your smiley face at the top of the page. That means you've checked your work and it is finished for today.